Hi there, it's Alison again. Want to share with you a project that I've been working on, just a fun, quick little thing. Mallissa May I did a swap with her a little while ago. We sent each other a kit, and there was some extra goodies in the packages. And one of the extra things that Mallissa sent me was one of the micheals. I think they're the dollar little balsa wood boxes, something that I'd wanted for quite a while, but I never thought I'd get my hands on one, so I was really pleased. And so I've been having a play with that the last couple of days, and this is what I've come up with. Now I've broken out my Websters pages that I've been hoarding, and used some of the papers for that, although this paper here it's from a different paper line, but it matched really well. And the Websters pages I found was a bit thick to do on the top cover, so it didn't bend properly. So I've actually used this tag, which I got in the tag swap that I do, the monthly one with Steff. And someone had made this gorgeous little tag, and I thought it would be perfect to go on here. On the knob I've actually added what was a brad. I'd got it in a rack yet again ages ago and had been hoarding it, and what I actually did was I cut the legs of it off and stuck it onto the knob that's on here. And then some prima pearls that yet again I've been hoarding, but I thought, well, I'll use them. And this is a Websters Pages cameo that Tracy sent me, so I've used that. And going back to the image tag swap that Steff with a grin runs, this time we got one of the tags that I got had some kits to make a couple of little stick pins. Can't remember whether it was, I think it might have been from Olga, but I'm not 100% sure, so sorry about that. But this was one of the pins that I've made up using the kit, and there was also some little roses which I've used as well that match perfectly. The other pin that was in the kit you'll see on the front of the little mini book that I've made inside, and I've also used cut out a couple of butterflies from the Websters Pages papers, and I've crackle accented them, and of course used some lace trim around the bottom, around the edge. And then on the very bottom I had some of these glass, I don't know what you call them, dewdrops or something, and I thought they'd make quite a cool feet, so I've used them for that. So and then inside the box, I decided to keep the elastic that actually came with the box because I thought it went okay. So then inside the box, what I've done, I've actually covered the inside with some Websters Pages and painted the rest, so it sort of gives a shabby chic style. I'll put that there, and I'll show the little mini album that I've made. Right, obviously I've restricted to the size that would go in there, and yet again I've used tags from Steff's swap to create this album. So Steff, you wonder what we do with the tags? Well, this is what I've done with mine. Well, I finally got round to using them rather than yet again hoarding them. This is the other stick pin that I got, so that's there. And this is one of the prima flowers that was left over from the Moulin Rouge album that I made, but I just thought the colour matched so perfectly that I'd use it. And there's a few more little roses, they're the little rosebuds, and that's from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I made a very small charm, yet again because obviously nothing too bulky will fit within the box, and for the first time ever I've bound the album using some of the seam binding. So yeah, I thought that would be quite fun. So there we go. And then on the first page you can see this is one of the tags, image tags that I was sent in one of the many swaps that I've done with Steff. This page here, this is a little Websters Pages journaling or tag spot, so I've done that. I didn't really want to cover this paper up, but I'm not sure what collection these pages are from. These papers are from. They could be from different collections, but I've gathered them over the time, and as I say, been hoarding them, and I figured that I ought to really use them. And this here was part of some packaging that someone had made for their tag, and I just trimmed it up and I've made it so that it holds the little journaling spot. And then on the next page, this is obviously yet another tag that we were sent, and this little bird is from the new Tim Holtz mini bird and cage die. It's the little magnetic one, and then there's a little bit of trim and a couple of little flowers. And then this page here, I love this paper, so I just left it as it is, but I have put a ribbon here, and there's room to put a photo or something, a tag under there, but I just haven't done that as yet. On the next page, where this comes round, where the ribbon comes round, I've tucked a tag in there, but I've also put a little Tim Holtz mini paper clip just to help keep it in place, and attached a little tiny bit of organza ribbon to it. And then we've got, this was another of the tags that came in the swap that I got, and there was some flowers, so I've added some flowers, and this paper's very, very pretty. Sorry, I don't know, the camera will focus too well. And I've just covered the back of the tag with the Websters Pages paper, and then that just clips under there into place. And the next page, yet again one of the Websters little journaling spots and paper, and it's just held in place by a paper clip, which I think was actually attached to this tag already anyway, so I just used it, and with one of the little Tim Holtz Agile tickets. Sorry, I've got the wrong teeth in today. Right, and this page I've wrapped some of the vintage seam binding round, and used it yet again to tuck a little sort of quote, and this one says, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart," and I thought that was quite a lovely little sentiment, so I've tucked that in there. And then the next page, the pages have actually been sort of inked, edged with crushed olive and tea dye distress inks, so I've used whatever colour depending on what the colour it was within the paper. And this is the little Tim Holtz bird cage, and then what I've done, I've stuck the little bird onto the tag so that when you slip it in, he goes into his cage. And then on the back I've just covered the paper, and then I've just crackle accented the butterflies on there because it was very pretty. So put him back in his cage. And this was a little journaling stamp that someone had put, I think that might have been Steff, put on one of her tags, so I've just added that at the back, so it'd be good for doing some writing or journaling. And the back is just quite a plain obviously it's been quite hard because recently the albums I've made have been really chunky and that, and I've been really restricted this time to make something that would fit within a small area, but I think I've just about done it. As I say, it's sort of a very quick little item to make, but I've had really great fun with it. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and please leave a comment because I do like to get feedback. Yeah, and keep a watch out because in the next few weeks I'm aiming to do a subscriber giveaway, so if you're interested then keep a watch on the videos, and obviously when I get round to pulling it all together then I'll put that up. Well, thanks for watching once again. Take care. Bye.